As of January 15th, 2025, California continues to battle devastating wildfires, including the Palisades fire and Eaton fire, which have consumed over 37,000 acres combined. Thousands of residents face evacuation, with lives upended and over 12,000 structures destroyed. The air is thick with uncertainty, and hearts are heavy with loss. Amidst the ashes, many find themselves asking, where is hope in all this? In moments like these, we can look to Jesus, who faced his own wilderness, a barren and desolate mountainside. There, after fasting for 40 days and nights, he encountered trials that tested his spirit and purpose. With this backdrop of devastation and testing, let us step into the dialogue between Jesus and the devil. Witness how each temptation reveals profound truths about resilience, faith, and purpose in the face of adversity. The devil appears, cloaked in shadow, with a sly and serpentine voice.
Ah, Jesus of Nazareth, hungry are we? 40 days, quite the feat. Tell me, if you truly are the Son of God, why suffer so? Command these stones to become bread.
It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God.
Ah, the scriptures. But consider, wouldn't bread make your Father's words all the sweeter? A small miracle, no harm in that. Just a morsel.
My sustenance is obedience to my Father. To seek comfort apart from His will is to fall into the trap of the flesh.
The first temptation strikes at physical need, a test of trust. For those impacted by the California wildfires, this might look like focusing solely on rebuilding material possessions or struggling to find immediate relief. Jesus' response teaches us that while physical needs are important, true sustenance comes from trusting in God's provision and purpose, even in the face of overwhelming loss. It reminds us to lean on faith and community as we navigate recovery.
If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down. For it is written, He shall give His angels charge over you, and in their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone.
It is also written, you shall not tempt the Lord your God.
Tempt? Oh no, I merely suggest you show the world your divinity. A leap of faith, if you will. Or are you afraid?
Faith does not test God. It trusts Him completely. To force His hand is not faith, but arrogance.
The second temptation appeals to pride and presumption, urging Jesus to misuse divine power. For wildfire survivors, this could manifest as the urge to question God's plan or demand immediate answers for the suffering they've endured. Jesus' refusal reminds us that true faith trusts God without needing to test Him. It's about finding patience and purpose in hardship, knowing that healing and restoration come in God's time, not ours.
Behold all the kingdoms of the world and their glory, wealth, power, splendor, yours for the taking. Bow to me, and I shall give them to you.
Away with you, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and Him only shall you serve.
Serve? Ridiculous. Why serve when you could rule? These kingdoms, they're yours for the price of a single knee bent. Think of what you could accomplish.
The kingdoms of this world are fleeting. My kingdom is eternal. I bow to no one but my Father.
Ah, damn you, Jesus.
The final temptation strikes at ambition and idolatry. For those recovering from the wildfires, it can be tempting to focus solely on material recovery, rebuilding homes and possessions, or comparing progress to others. Jesus' steadfast refusal teaches us that what truly matters is prioritizing eternal values, and nurturing our faith. Recovery is not just about rebuilding what was lost, but also about fostering hope, resilience, and trust in God's greater plan.
In this wilderness duel, Jesus triumphs over every lure of the flesh, pride, and power. For those affected by the California wildfires, his victory offers a blueprint for navigating their own trials, to trust God amidst loss, resist despair, and focus on rebuilding not just physically, but spiritually. These temptations teach us that even in the face of immense hardship, we can find hope, strength, and purpose by aligning ourselves with God's will.
As we reflect on this story of Jesus' victory in the wilderness, let it inspire us to find hope in our own trials. If you or someone you know has been affected by the California wildfires, remember that faith, community, and resilience can light the way forward. Seek comfort in God's promises and lean on those around you for support. You are not alone in this journey. Let this moment be an opportunity to grow stronger in faith and purpose. The story of Jesus in the wilderness reminds us that even in our darkest moments, we are never abandoned. His triumph over temptation shows us the power of trust in God, patience, and eternal perspective. Whatever wilderness you may be facing, know that hope and restoration are always within reach. Let us move forward with faith, guided by the same divine strength that carried Jesus through his trials. If this story has inspired you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more uplifting content. Together, let's spread hope and faith to those in need.